Hey YouTube. What I'm showing you today is my current progress of the 70 Chevelle. As you can see, headliner is up. Let me try to get out of my own light here. Headliner is up. Sail panels in the back are on. Back seat is in. Although I think it's going to be temporary. I have a couple of wrinkles I want to get out of that seat. The package tray is in. Speakers for the rear are in. And what I'm working on now is building a new center console. And I thought this would be the funnest part, and it's not going too badly though. But I'm running into some snags with size and placement of stuff. And what I did basically was I made a cardboard template and I fitted it to the dash and the floor, and I came up with that little wooden pattern you see in the background. But as you can see, it's a little long, it's a little close to the back seat. It doesn't look right, so I'm going to shrink that in a little bit. And it's going to be upholstered in vinyl, so it doesn't really matter what it looks like as far as wood is concerned. And then I'm going to upholster it in white vinyl and do some other special touches that I'll go through as I do them. It's kind of a learning process, I guess, for me. So that's my progress so far, and now I'm going to start working on shortening up the console a little bit. Let me put this camera back into the tripod. And as you can see, I'm going to shorten it right in the middle. I'm going to cut it up, section it back together. We'll see how it looks. Okay. Here is my progress on the console. Right now it's 10 o'clock at night and I'm tired. I think I'm going to call it quits. Maybe I'll work on my door panels a little bit in the basement, but I got to get out of this garage. But here I've got my other part of the box. This is going to be just kind of the console storage right in there. I might put in some inputs for iPods or something in there, but I don't know. And there's my little center piece of wood. There's going to be another piece in the center with the gear markings, and there's another piece there that's missing. This is going to be where the tablet's going to go. There's my glove box with a bunch of electronics I have installed in there, but I might move that to inside the console. We'll see. That way I can free up my glove box. So there's where I'm at so far in my 70 Chevelle. Thanks for watching. Okay, here is my console shifter, and I'm installing it again in the car because I made a metal frame to actually bolt it to the car. The metal frame gives it a lot of strength, side to side, up and down, and the metal frame is right there. It's just a very small piece of angle iron, I don't know, half-inch angle iron, and it is bolted right there to the shifter plate, which is then bolted to the floor of the car. And then right there as well, there's another mounting point to the floor of the car. And there is the frame. It goes all the way along, and it is pop riveted to the sides. I'll put a couple more pop rivets in there just to make sure it's extra strong. But I did that in the car, as you can see the mess that I made in the car. That way I could make sure it all fits and it's all sitting in the correct spot. I drilled through the wood and then drilled through the steel and put the pop rivets in. Now I can add as many pop rivets as I want once I get all this out of the car. And how did I make the frame? Like I said, it's just 1/4-inch angle iron, and then I used my welder out there. You can't see it. I used my welder to weld it up into a square, and that's how I did it. So anyway, I'm going to pull it out of the car now. I'm going to finish it up. I'm going to sand it. You can see that there's some ugliness there. It needs to be filled and smoothed, and the nail heads need to be set in and all that. These braces and this little compartment here is all nailed with ring shank nails as well as glued with panel adhesive. So it's all locked together real nice. Alright, that's all I got for now.